Megyn Kelly was left with her hand on her face as she attempted to hide away the embarrassment as she listened to a controversial extract from Prince Harry's memoir, Spare. Kelly could be heard laughing as she played a clip in which Prince Harry drew an association between his todger troubles and a cream Princess Diana used when he was a child. The US broadcaster asked British commentator Charles C.W. Cook for clarifications on the term todger before suggesting the Duke of Sussex, 38, requires a massive intervention. Kelly said, "I've been dying to ask you about the Harry and Meghan media tour, the controversy with the royal family, and, in particular, I need you to explain what the hell we are listening to here in this excerpt from Prince Harry's book Spare." Quote, she proceeded to play a clip of the Duke reading out an extract from his memoir. "My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. The last place I wanted to be was frostnipiston. I'd been trying some home remedies, including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream. My mum used that on her lips. You want me to put that on my todger? It works, Harry, trust me. I found a tube and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time." He added, "I thought as if my mother was right there in the room, and I took a smidge and applied it down there." Quote, Kelly could be heard laughing as Prince Harry opened up about the bitter consequences of a visit to the North Pole in 2011. She was then seen putting her hand up to her face as she snickered, her guest trying to keep a straight face as she murmured, "Oh my God." Cook said, "Wow, I think you should be asking Dr. Freud instead of me about that segment. I don't know how that got through the editing without them asking him, are you sure this is the series of associations you wish to make? I would say I have forgotten this, having lived in America for 10 years, but todger really is one of the great words in the English language. It's a word you only get in England. I'm actually starting to wonder, joking aside, if he needs help." Quote, the Megyn Kelly show host noted, "Yeah, some sort of massive intervention." She added, "No normal person, never mind man, would read a passage that way, the intonation on it, write about it in the first place. You want to do a tell-all, okay? What kind of a man would share a story like that, that's about his intimate parts so openly with detail and the word cream associated? I'm just sorry, but most men would have every instinct to say there are some things that are too personal enough for public consumption." Quote, Prince Harry sparked widespread controversy with his autobiography, which focuses on his experience as a senior member of the royal family from early years until departure in March 2020. The Duke spent an extensive portion of the book assessing the impact of Princess Diana's death on his life, after previously admitting he spent years believing she had faked her death in Paris. He told 60 Minutes, "For a long time, I just refused to accept that she was gone." Harry said his teenage and young adult self believed Diana would someday come back into his and Prince William's lives. She would call us and that we would go and join her. Quote, the Duke later told ABC, "I say 100% it's a defense mechanism, right? I think for anyone, especially if you're a kid, you know, I was 12 years old. I say 100% it's a defense mechanism, right? I think for anyone, especially if you're a kid, you know, I was 12 years old."